What would happen if one day, the Amazon rainforest simply disappeared? A chilling thought, isn't it? And yet, it's a scenario we need to consider. You see, the Amazon is more than just a vast expanse of trees and wildlife. It's the beating heart of our planet's ecosystem, a cradle of biodiversity, home to millions of species, many of which are yet to be discovered. This sprawling green giant plays a critical role in carbon sequestration, acting as our planet's lungs by absorbing billions of tons of carbon dioxide and releasing oxygen. It's a natural climate regulator, influencing weather patterns from the Americas to Africa, impacting rainfall across the globe. From indigenous tribes to the myriad fauna and flora, the Amazon rainforest is a world within our world, a vital cog in the wheel of life. Now imagine a world without this ecological powerhouse. It's a grim picture, isn't it? To understand the consequences, we first need to look at the causes behind the Amazon's potential disappearance. The Amazon, often referred to as the Earth's lungs, is facing a grim reality. The main culprit? Deforestation. But it's not just about logging for timber. The insatiable global appetite for commodities is also to blame. Vast expanses of this lush green paradise are being cleared to make way for agricultural land, particularly for soybean cultivation and cattle ranching. This is not a slow process. Every minute, an area equivalent to 3 football fields is lost. Illegal logging, a clandestine operation often shrouded in corruption, is another primary cause. Despite regulations, the allure of precious hardwoods proves too tempting for some, leading to a steady erosion of this vital ecosystem. Then there's mining. The Amazon is rich in minerals including gold, copper, tantalum, and nickel. Uncontrolled mining operations, both legal and illegal, carve out chunks of the rainforest, leaving behind a scarred and barren landscape. But it doesn't stop there. Even the very climate that the Amazon helps regulate is turning against it. Climate change, fueled by global greenhouse gas emissions, is causing shifts in weather patterns. Extended dry seasons and severe droughts make the forest susceptible to wildfires, which can decimate vast areas in a short period. Human activities are undeniably at the heart of these causes. We're witnessing a tragic irony where the very things the Amazon provides, oxygen, climate regulation, and biodiversity, are being undermined by our actions. We're not just losing trees, we're losing unique species, traditional knowledge, and potential medical discoveries. It's also important to note that the Amazon is home to many indigenous communities whose livelihoods and cultures are intrinsically linked to the forest. Their displacement, due to these destructive activities, is another heartbreaking facet of this crisis. Ultimately, the fate of the Amazon is a direct result of human actions. We have the power to cause harm, but we also have the power to prevent it. As we move on to discuss the dire consequences of the Amazon's disappearance, remember, it's not too late to change the course. So what would actually happen if the Amazon rainforest vanished? Let's delve into the potential repercussions of such an event. Firstly, the Amazon is a treasure trove of biodiversity, housing an estimated 400,000 species of plants, many of which are found nowhere else on Earth. The disappearance of the Amazon would mean the extinction of these unique species, disrupting the delicate balance of our ecosystem and robbing us of potential scientific discoveries. The Amazon rainforest also acts as a massive carbon sink, absorbing approximately 2 billion metric tons of carbon dioxide every year. Without it, this carbon would be released into the atmosphere, exacerbating the impacts of climate change. We'd likely see a rise in global temperatures, leading to more frequent and more intense weather events like droughts, storms, and heat waves. And let's not forget the human cost. Over 30 million people, including several hundred indigenous communities, call the Amazon home. This rainforest provides them with food, shelter, and medicine. Its disappearance would not only displace these people, but could also lead to the loss of their cultures, languages, and traditional knowledge. The Amazon rainforest also plays a significant role in regulating the world's weather patterns. It generates atmospheric conditions that create regular rainfall across the globe. Without the Amazon, we could see drastic shifts in these patterns, potentially leading to a decrease in rainfall in some areas and an increase in others. This could have severe implications for agriculture and food security worldwide. The potential consequences of the Amazon's disappearance are indeed dire. The loss of biodiversity, the increase in carbon levels, the displacement of indigenous communities, and the potential for drastic changes in weather patterns paint a bleak picture of a world without the Amazon. The disappearance of the Amazon would undoubtedly be a catastrophe, but it's not too late to change the course. Let's remember, this is not our inevitable future, but a warning of what could happen if we don't act now to protect this irreplaceable treasure. While the situation seems dire, there's still hope. Each of us, from individuals to communities and governments, holds a piece of the solution to saving the Amazon. It starts with adopting sustainable practices, choosing to buy responsibly sourced products, reducing our carbon footprint, and minimizing waste can all make a significant difference. Communities can promote and participate in reforestation efforts, creating green spaces that not only beautify our surroundings but also contribute to the health of our planet. Let's not forget the indigenous communities who have protected these lands for centuries. Supporting their rights and their stewardship is crucial in preserving the Amazon. At the governmental level, political action is vital. Policies that protect the environment and prioritize sustainable development can help safeguard the Amazon for future generations. Remember, the fate of the Amazon is not just a regional issue, it's a global one. We all have a role to play in its preservation. So, to recap, the Amazon rainforest, the world's largest and most diverse tropical rainforest, is under threat. Human activities like deforestation, illegal logging, and climate change are the primary causes behind its potential disappearance. This loss would not only mean a reduction in the planet's biodiversity, but it would also have severe global consequences. The disappearance of the Amazon could lead to significant shifts in weather patterns, an increase in global warming, and a loss of natural resources, among other devastating effects. But there is hope. Each one of us can contribute to the preservation of the Amazon. By making conscious choices, supporting sustainable practices, and advocating for strong environmental policies, we can help protect this vital ecosystem. The Amazon rainforest isn't just a forest, it's a lifeline for our planet. We need to act now to protect it.
Don't forget to like, subscribe and share this video. That's all for Nifty Narration.